Troopz. It's Tony T. Big Tony.
DM me still.
Huh?
DM me back still.
Who DM'd you?
Tony.
DM'd you about what?
I put up a little clip of when he scored this goal. It was on Sky, I was watching it. So I put it on my Insta, I tagged him. And then
He direct messaged you?
Yeah, man.
What did he say?
He sent me the party emoji, and then I've replied, I said, hope to see you back home soon where you're loved and cherished. And he replied, love heart. My guy.
So yeah, you know him now, do you?
My guy. You get me? My guy, Big T.
You know what makes me laugh nowadays?
Man, love Troopz today.
Oh, he DM'd me like he's your brethren or something.
Yeah, man, love Troopz, fam. If I holler,
He don't even know who you are.
He knows me, everyone. Right, he knows me. Of course, Tony knows me.
Right, he knows who you are.
So of course he knows me.
Because of me.
Yeah, so of course he knows me.
I introduced him.
Even
you,
David.
You don't know him.
Even David Seaman.
So if he's walking down the road and he saw you, he'd be like, oh, Troopz.
Yeah, if I'll see him, say, oh, T, you're outside there, Troopz. You know what I mean? We'll go have a little Tuesday club meeting. You get me? My brother.
Yeah, you'd love that.
My brother, innit? You get me?
Nah, I bet you'd have loved the Tuesday club.
I would have been there, fam. Gang, all day.
Who's going to win the World Cup?
I don't know, man. I thought France, yeah, before I saw their squad. That squad's a joke, fam. I don't know how Martial ain't got in. I don't know how Lacazette ain't got in. Payet, because he's not injured. But I don't know how fucking Rabiot's not in. That's a madness, blood. But I'm going to have to probably go Brazil still.
Brazil?
The attack, innit? Like Neymar, Jesus, Coutinho.
Yes, I'm going Germany.
Germany?
I'm going Germany, yeah, man.
What, Ozil?
Not just because Ozil. I just feel that it's in Europe, the competition. I just think Germany. But anyway, you know what? We've been doing our little debates because on History they've been debating, and you know, don't forget to check out History, where you can get their angle on the debate. But because we're talking about the World Cup, I thought we'd talk about possibly the two greatest footballers of all time, right? And again, our legendary debates that we have.
Yeah.
Who's the better one, right? Pele or Diego Maradona, the two greatest players for me that have played in the World Cup. For me, guys say like a blood clot, it. Diego blood clot Maradona, to me, greatest player of all time. When it comes, especially in the World Cup, he was an amazing player. What do you think, Pele or Maradona?
I can't really put blood clot into Pele, so Pele.
Pele.
Pele all day, fam. You understand?
Maradona.
Debut at 17. You understand? That mad goal in the 7-1 in his first ever goal, run through the whole thing. Beam. 17 years old, blood. You understand? Young buck. I mean, went World Cup 1958. I weren't born. Maybe you.
58.
Yeah.
No, he weren't even. What 50? 68, you mean?
No, it's 58.
58.
58. That's when he won it. Yep. Then he won it.
He couldn't have won it at 58.
Then he won it 62. He was born in 1940, mate.
Was it?
Yeah. You was born in 58.
Shut up. And then he won it in 1970, didn't he?
He won it in 52. No, 58, 62, and 1970. Mexico, the famous Mexican-Brazilian team.
Now,
remember that goal they scored, didn't it?
Brilliant.
Best goal.
But you know why I think Maradona was better?
Why?
Because he was playing in a better team. He had guys like
Who,
Jairzinho. No, Pele had Jairzinho and all those they were brilliant at that time, right? They were untouchable, yeah? Whereas Maradona, right, when he won it, he was like the man. He was like, he had Kempes and guys like that at one time, but he was the man. He had everybody else around him, but he was the man. He was like, yeah, give me the ball, and he made everything happen.
He was also a cheat.
He was like a one man, right? Listen.
He was also a, you know what I mean?
Listen.
He was more than Tuesday Club.
Put that to one side.
He was more than Tuesday Club, lad. You get me?
Right,
that man that was on the brandy. Boy, Maradona was on some.
I want you to
some
put
Scarface shit. You get me? He would just leave it there.
He was going through some issues at the time, right? He's going through some issues at the time, but before that, when he won the World Cup, when they won that year, man. I mean, he was. Remember that goal he scored against England?
Yeah.
I mean,
which one? The cheating goal?
Not the hand of God.
Yeah,
the other time when he.
Get me?
That was.
Yeah, man.
But if I remember rightly, I remember you saying before in another video about by any means necessary. Was that not you?
Yeah, but not against my people. You get me?
I like the way you've always got some little.
Yeah, blood. There's always a little. You get me? Twist to it.
Nah, Maradona.
Nah, but that goal was wicked when he ran through the whole.
Brilliant, and he used to do that all the time. His dribbling ability. Do
you remember his goal in '94?
There's never been. I think probably Messi's the only one who's ever comes close to his dribbling ability. He was so small, but he was so bulky. You couldn't get him off the ball. And not only when we talk about it, this is why I think he was better than Pele. Yeah?
Okay.
Because he didn't just do it in the World Cup. He done it at domestic level. He won the championship with Boca Juniors. He then went to Europe. At the time, he was the most expensive player of all time. When he went to Barcelona, won everything with Barcelona, left from Barcelona. This is even his biggest achievement. Went to Napoli. When he went to Napoli won. It was all the time. All the leagues were dominated by the teams in Italy in the north, like AC Milan and Juventus. He broke that.
Yeah.
He single-handedly, literally, went there and was the driving force behind Napoli coming and winning the league over there, right? I know he had his issues, and listen, you think about it, it must have been tough for him playing as the biggest football name in the world. He was the first superstar footballer. I know Pele was a superstar, obviously, but he was the first superstar footballer that then left from South America, came to Europe, became an absolute superstar and legend. And you can imagine in Napoli, right? And we all know there's some naughty little people over in Napoli sometimes. He got sort of mixed up with some of the wrong people there.
Yeah, but there's naughty people in Argentina, more naughtier than Napoli, you understand?
No, Napoli.
He grow around it, you get me?
Have you seen
it's
the
like
program
Brazil.
Gomorrah?
Of course I've seen that, you understand? It's like
No,
even
listen,
Brazil, like, look, Pele had it around him. Pele was a mobster, you understand? And Pele didn't need to leave Brazil because he could live around the environment of the mad thing.
Didn't challenge himself. Didn't
need
Europe.
to, blood. He challenged himself in the World Cup, like won 3 World Cups. He's won 3 World Cups, mate.
No,
yeah, answer that one.
Yeah, but he had a
over
great
1,000
team.
goals.
Didn't challenge himself.
Over 1,000 goals.
Yeah, but he was an out-and-out striker, whereas Maradona wasn't. He wasn't an out-and-out striker,
17.
was
he was the big man at 17.
Maradona made his debut at 16.
You get me? No, but he wasn't the big man, was he?
He became the big man.
Pele was the big man. From
He
Pele's
became
bust,
the
he's
big
the
man.
big man.
Listen.
They pinned everything on Pele.
But what did he do? Why didn't he go
understand?
to Europe? Why didn't he go to Europe and prove himself?
Because nobody put a bid in for him. That's
why. Why didn't they put a bid in
Because
for
he
him?
was too expensive. He's that good. Can't
What
afford
do you
it,
mean
mate.
he was too expensive?
Can't afford it. It's like fine wine.
Maradona
It's like
went
fine wine.
and challenged himself.
You understand?
All right, ultimately,
1,000 goals.
the pressures and that.
The man played 639 games for the Brazilian team, and he scored what? 619
He
goals.
was an out-and-out striker, but he didn't challenge himself.
Goals,
he didn't challenge himself in Europe.
He scored 77 goals for Brazil in 92 games. He won 3 World Cups. He scored in every final. Oh, what about that one? As a World Cup, if this was just down to the World Cup, defended the World Cup. Did Maradona defend the World Cup?
Got to the final.
Lost in the final. Lost in the final.
Listen, if
Pele won it though, innit? You see that yellow?
If this was just down to the World Cup, I'd say Pele.
What do you mean? Look at his.
Right, but if we're talking about the greatest football,
look at his club record.
Hold on, yeah, come on, man, just playing in
You're
Brazil.
forgetting that, no, but that Brazilian league was one of the best leagues because all the Brazilian players were in that league.
Oh, come on, man, it weren't the best league.
None of the Brazilian
to test
players.
Yourself.
None of the Brazilian players in that team that won them World Cups were not. They weren't in Europe playing.
Listen,
so they were playing against each other week in, week out. So it's a strong league.
Where were the best defenders in the world at that time?
Well, Brazil won the World Cup 3 times. So
no,
obviously.
Where were the best defenders? Where were the best defenders?
Don't
try and skirt around the question.
The only man was that Beckenbauer.
Hold on. The best defenders.
And what's his name? Rudy.
Let me answer the question.
Was Voller a defender?
Let me answer it for you.
Was Rudy Voller a defender?
The best defenders in the world at that time played in Italy.
Yeah, well, I weren't born in it, so.
In Italy, yeah? And he went to Italy.
You should have got DT on this, Carl.
Well, that's probably why you're chatting rubbish.
I'm too young for this.
Right?
No,
Maradona
Pele is better than Maradona.
Maradona went to Italy where they had the best defenders and he was still awesome. He proved it everywhere he went.
It was different eras.
He challenged himself.
It was different
He went to Spain.
They weren't in the same era like Ronaldo and Messi. They're different eras, isn't it? 1970s and the late 80s and early 90s. Complete different eras.
We're going to throw it out there to you guys.
Pele
or Maradona. Study up properly. You can also go over to history. They're debating this as well. The links are in the description where you can find out how they debate it over in history. I know I'm right. I'm going for Maradona. He's going for Pele. Who do you guys go for? Vote for it and don't forget to check out history.